Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Now before I get into what I'm talking about today, let me introduce you guys to my latest obsession. It's these wax melts and these candles. So it's from a small company called The Poorhouse, and oh my gosh, you guys, they smell so good. So I've had these candles for about 2 weeks, and this morning this one went out on me. And even my husband was a little upset when I told him that I thought the candle was out. He even commented about how that was like a great candle. And my husband's not a candle person. I am. So on the website, they have a variety of candles. The candles are $16 for this size, and then you can go up a little bit and it's $25. All the wax melts, from my understanding, are $4. And this smells so good, you guys. They got your fresh scents. They got your food scents. I was looking, actually, I have the website pulled up right now. Captain of the Struggle Bus. I think that's going to be one of the next ones that I get. Captain of the Struggle Bus, because I'm so the captain of the struggle bus. Go check out their website. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. Please go check them out. I promise you, you're going to be able to find something that you're going to want to try. If you try it, shoot me an email and let me know what you got. And yeah, you guys, go support a small business. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is a rainy Tuesday morning. If you guys hear rain, it's because my desk is right up against the window and I can hear it, so I assume you guys may be able to hear it. So if you do, I apologize. Today we're going to talk about Cheyenne Floyd from Teen Mom, as well as her fiance baby daddy Zach. So as you guys may know, that Zach was arrested back in January. Cheyenne and her family and Zach, they had went on some sort of vacation, and when they were returning at the airport, the cops were there waiting for Zach, and they hauled his butt off to jail, and it left everybody wondering, like, what's going on? We've always kind of wondered what's the deal with Zach. Like, what does he do for work? It's never been talked about on the show. Even when Zach asked Cheyenne's dad if he had his blessing to marry Cheyenne, like, there was mentions of, like, career and stuff like that, but we've never known what his career was. Also, we know that Cheyenne and Zach, they go back like 10 years on and off relationship since like high school. Very on and off, you know, together for a little bit, break up. I've always wondered, like, there's something. They obviously really care for each other and they keep getting back together, but there's something that one of them is doing that the other one does not like. Clearly, like, I don't know if it's cheating. I don't know what it is, but they keep breaking up, but then getting back together. And I always felt like Cheyenne was the one doing the breakup, right? So anyways, Zach has kind of been a mystery as far as like who he is or what he does for a living and all of that. We got a little bit of insight when the arrest happened, because the Actual Realities Roundup actually exposed Zach's legal issues after the arrest. And he kind of has a pretty lengthy, a decently lengthy history, but a lot of it was when he was younger. It was years ago. It seems like he has straightened up. But since the arrest, they've remained pretty silent on the arrest, on what happened. They haven't talked about it, which I kind of find, I don't know, like, it kind of bothers me because they have this platform and Cheyenne always preaches about, like, you know, being a great person and doing what's right. And I really felt like when they were at the reunion, Teen Mom reunion, that they could have even showed like maybe scenes with Bar and Zach talking, and maybe Zach giving Bar some advice, because Bar, you know, he's younger in age and he's kind of going through those same mistakes of living that type of lifestyle. It seems like Zach had the lifestyle of being like a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hustled. We didn't really know that, but now we know that because of the stuff that was exposed after his arrest. So anyways, Cheyenne and Zach, they have a YouTube channel. And they recently put up a video where they are playing this game called Truth or Drink. And they also have Cheyenne's father, Kyle, on it. His name is Kyle Floyd. And they're playing this game, Truth or Drink, where fans send in questions and they either have to answer the questions or they have to drink. So they end up having to answer questions about Zach's arrest. When they were first asked questions, however, Cheyenne and Zach, they both decided to drink. They weren't going to answer the questions. But Cheyenne's dad, he was like, no, I'm going to answer it. I'm going to talk about it. So he did. He went in to talk about it. And then Zach, he's like, all right, I'm going to talk about it as well. He talked about it. Then Cheyenne, she ended up talking about it as well. So they all three kind of talked about what went on. But before I get into the details of what they discussed, I kind of want to go over a few more things. I'm going to link this video in the description box below. You guys go check it out because it's actually pretty hilarious. So while some of the questions was about Zach's arrest, some of the questions were just like really funny questions, like fun questions that you would ask, you know, Cheyenne and Zach. Now, it was weird because Cheyenne's dad was there, and some of the questions were more sexual. So one of the questions that they asked is, do you feel like watching P.O.R.N. is cheating? Cheyenne's dad said no, that he does not feel like it's cheating, but his wife does. So he does not watch it to be respectful to his wife. Cheyenne and Zach, they both said no, they do not feel like it's cheating. And they even said, Cheyenne's like, if I walk in and Zach's watching it, I'm like sitting down with him, you know, and we're going to watch it together. Which I thought was really strange to talk about that while your daddy's sitting next to you. But they have this very, like, transparent, open relationship. Like, I feel like she tells her parents everything. She had no issue talking about sex right there with her dad. And he didn't have an issue either. Like, answer some of these questions. They were asked, have you ever had an STD? And Cheyenne's like, nope, I haven't, but I've had an STD scare where one time I thought maybe I had an STD. And her dad, very quickly, he's like, nope. And then he goes, oh, wait, yep, yes, I have had an STD. And he told the story of how he had to go to the doctor and get checked, and they had to put a Q-tip in a very tiny place where, you know, you wouldn't want a Q-tip to be if you were a guy. But he said that it made him be more cautious. You know, that after that, he was a lot more cautious. Other questions they ask is if you ever had a experience with more than one partner. Cheyenne, she decided to drink. Her fiance, Zach, he said yes. And her dad, he also said yes. So like I said, it's kind of wild, but it's surprisingly not uncomfortable to watch, because I'm like, when they first started asking the questions, I'm like, that's your dad. How are you going to answer these questions? But it was just very, like, they're laughing about it. It was kind of funny. Her dad told this joke that was really inappropriate, but hilarious. It was so funny. I called my husband in here and I gave him the headset. And I'm like, you got to listen to this. So I just wanted to kind of go over a few of those things that I thought were pretty funny. But going back about the run-in with the law, one thing I asked about the run-in with the law, and Cheyenne and Zach, they initially drank, so they didn't have to talk about it. However, they eventually decided to address it after her dad started talking about it. So he was arrested by the police on January 3rd when police met him at the airport and arrested him for an outstanding warrant that stemmed from him breaking his probation for past theft and DUI charges. Ashley has a deep dive into his criminal history. If you guys want to check it out, I will link it in the description box below. And like I said, a lot of this stuff is like old. It's nothing new. And I do think he's grown and he's learned his lesson. And I think he's not the same person he used to be. Now, currently, Zach has a bench warrant trial scheduled for May 2nd in California, where he will face a judge to answer for his crimes. So like I said, Cheyenne's dad, he was the first one to discuss it. When the question was asked, he was like, yeah, I'll go into this. And he just said that he felt like Zach made some mistakes. You know, back when he was young, he decided he needed to hustle, that was the way, you know, for easy money to make a life for himself. But really it wasn't. It comes with consequences. And Cheyenne, she said the same thing later on. I'm going to kind of go over what they all three said. But he said that he feels that Zach needs to focus on clearing up his legal issues before he does anything else. He said, I think the mentor stuff is fine, but make sure your road is clean. He's still got a lot of growing and a lot of manhood to get under his belt. You know, fatherhood, manhood, all that stuff comes with time. At this point, Zach probably realizes that things are better now, so he would change some things in his life. What happened will probably never happen again. That's what her dad said. And then Zach, he said, everything comes with consequences. Like Mr. Kyle said, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I don't know. It was all mistakes that I made in the past and I won't make again. I got a family now. I got a huge support system that I'm not trying to sabotage. Cheyenne also addressed the situation, stating that it was Zach's criminal activity and past attempts to make fast money that ended the relationship when they dated the first time years ago. She said that Zach needs to be done with these activities if he wants to be with her, which I think he is. She said, I'll answer the question. My thoughts on it are, one of the first reasons Zach and I broke up years ago was because I was so mad at Zach because I kept seeing all the potential in the world for him to be this great all-around person. He had everything going for him, but I just felt like he wasn't applying himself towards things. That's the reason we broke up a long time ago. I think from that situation and things that happened in his past, he learned from them and made certain mistakes and did certain things to have certain outcomes. They all didn't pan out the way he thought they would. All you can do is learn from things that have happened to you and turn them into a positive thing, or make sure they don't happen again. She stated that her and Zach, they're trying to use this situation to keep other young men from considering doing the same thing, like considering that sort of lifestyle. She said, I feel like now he is in a position and has a platform where he can talk about things and talk to other young men who maybe think about the fast money or think that this lifestyle can get you this sort of look, but it's not going to. It doesn't work that way. All things have consequences, which I agree. And like I said, you know, she's talking about how he kind of wants to use his platform and his experience to maybe mentor younger guys. Bar would be the perfect guy for him to kind of talk to, which I feel like Bar is trying to do better, and that's great. But I do feel like that was an opportunity at the family reunion where they could have maybe set them up to talk, could have filmed it, whatever. So I was kind of disappointed that didn't happen. But it does seem like that was long ago. That was old Zach. That was, you know, Zach that really didn't have anything to keep him, I guess, from acting that way. Now he has Cheyenne, he has their children, and he has Cheyenne's family. You know, I don't really know Zach's family that well. Zach's dad has been on the show a couple of times, I do believe. But he himself says that he has a reason to do better. He has a family. He's not trying to sabotage his life. So I think he's going to do better. He has court. Not sure what the outcome could be, but I feel like he's doing better. So I hope he's not sentenced to jail or anything. I really don't feel like it will be. I feel like maybe longer probation or something. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated when May 2nd comes and whatever the outcome is going to be for him. I will let you guys know. So you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, like I said, go watch the video because it's really funny. Cheyenne's dad is a hoot. I'm not the biggest fan of Cheyenne. Her boyfriend, easy on the eyes. Our fiance, easy on the eyes. I think he's nice looking. Her dad is a hoot and a half. Love him. He really kept the video entertaining, and he even discussed the possibility of starting his own YouTube channel or podcast, and I definitely think he should, because I think he could be very successful with a podcast or a YouTube channel because he's just so funny. So yeah, this is the first time they've really opened up to talk about it. I'm kind of disappointed that they haven't yet, that this is the first time. And then when they were asked, they wasn't going to. When they were first asked, like, what about Zach's running with the law? He's like, oh, no, we're going to drink. And then because her dad addressed it, they decided to address it. So yeah, you guys go check the video out. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button down below. I cover everything reality television pretty much. If you got something that you want me to check out, you can shoot me an email at netnet216@gmail.com. Also follow my other social media accounts. The links will be in the description box. They will also pop up at the end of this video. So go follow me, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave your thoughts. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.